Now spend some time looking at this question that will test you on understanding of how to use matrices. Once you're done, let's go through the answer. Are you done? Let's start first by answering the first question. Represent the number of toys sold by each class in the 3x2 matrix F. This is relatively straightforward. You just have to rewrite what you see in the table as a matrix, and you know that they want a 3x2 matrix, so you define F will be 50, 30 for the first row, 40, 60 by the second row, and 25, 35 in the last row. So this is the number of toys sold by each class, and you know for the first column refers to class A, and the second column refers to class B. Now, let's represent the selling price of the toy in the 1x3 matrix P. So here we know P is the price per toy, and you can represent it as a 1x3 matrix. So 10, 15, and 8, right? And similarly, define C as a 1x3 matrix, and this is a cost. So 4, 6, and 3. Right? Now you can compute the total amount collected from selling the toys by computing P by F. So we calculate P multiplied by F. As again, before you do multiplication, please make sure whatever you write makes sense. Meaning you look at your first matrix, you know the first row refers to class A, and then you know for the P matrix, the first column refers to action figure, second refer to puzzles, and third one refer to cars. So you must make sure when you define F, they are also in the same order, meaning this one, the first one, first row also refer to action figure, this one should be puzzle, and the one should be cars. It's only when they make match, then you can multiply by them, which makes sense. So in this case, you know they match, and when you multiply them together, you get by 50, at this point, you need to make sure and figure out whether the dimension makes sense. So you know the first matrix, the number of rows is 1, number of columns is 3. For the second matrix, number of rows is 3, number of columns is 2. So you know eventually you should be getting a 1x2 matrix. So 1x2, just write down 1x2, right? So there will be 2 columns. Right, for the first column, you will have 10 multiplied by 50 plus 15 multiplied by 40 plus 8 plus 25. You compute it, you should get 1,300. And second column, you have 10 multiplied by 30 plus 50 multiplied by 60 plus 8 multiplied by 35. And then you should sum that out to get 1480. Now let's find the cost, and this is evaluated by C by F. This is very similar to what we did just now, but instead of P by F, we have C by F. And if you do the above computation, you should get 515 and 585. Now lastly, you are supposed to find the profit for each class. So now that you have 2 matrices, right? You have the first one that is the amount collected by each class. We can call this, how about we call this A? And just now we have the cost matrix, whether we call this G. Just have to find what's A minus G. And this is just a subtraction of G from A, and you should get 785 here, and then 895.